Kombucha is the very first thing that we do to begin our morning routine. Now, getting our bodies in a more alkaline state, our stomachs ready for digestion, is a perfect way to start out your day, which is why that's how we start our day. Now, brace yourselves because I'm going to show you what this SCOBY looks like. We actually make our own, so we highly encourage you to make your own as well. And if you need to get started off with more conventional types of kombucha, then you can buy them at the grocery store. There are better quality brands, but we feel that it's best to make your own. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like here. So I'm going to dig deep, Dorothy. This freaks Dorothy out.
It's so disgusting.
And if you are not a kombucha fan, that is going to freak you out as well. So I'm going to put that in the bowl. So that is actually living. And the way we make this, we have actually a full workshop, like a full hour workshop where we have some shorter 10 to 20 minute workshops to show you how to make this. But it's so simple. All you need is a SCOBY. And if you have a SCOBY, they actually grow. So you can give them away. If you know someone that has SCOBYs, they definitely have extra ones as well. So you can get them from your friends. All you need is raw sugar. We like a better or cleaner type of sugar, like coconut sugar. You need a black tea. The SCOBY lives and grows off sugar and caffeinated tea, so that's why you need a black tea. This is just a tea. This is just a cheap black tea. Doesn't really matter what it is. So this is how we start off our day. Kombucha is great for digestion. It's great to get your body in an alkaline state. Helps your body process foods properly. So if you're one of those people that struggle to have breakfast in the morning, it'd be a great idea to start with kombucha in the morning to get your body ready to digest food, which will be much easier on you as you progress to living a healthier lifestyle.
A big part of our morning routine is making a green smoothie. We do this every morning. It's very energizing, very cleansing, and detoxing for our body. So that's why we choose to include it in a morning routine to get us energized, get us ready for the day. So I'm going to show you what we put in our green smoothie. I got all the ingredients right here, ready to go. We're going to put in 2 stalks of celery. We're going to put in a half a cucumber, or a handful of cilantro, half a lemon. We're just going to slice off a little bit of ginger and turmeric here, and I'll show you that as we go. We have 16 ounces of filtered water here in the blender already, and we're going to make 2 smoothies. So one for me, one for Drew, because I won't want to leave Drew out.
That's right.
He might cry or something. So here we go. Everything's washed and prepped, so all we have to do is chop it up. So two stalks of celery. We are using a blender that isn't high powered. If you're using a high powered blender at home, you don't have to chop it in such little pieces. Also, we peel our cucumbers because of the blender we're using. If you have a high power blender, you don't have to peel it. When we use our other blender, we don't peel the cucumber, but because it's a little bit harder for this blade in this blender to blend things up, we're going to make it a little bit easier on it so our smoothie comes out smoother instead of chunky. So by removing the skin of your cucumber, that will help the process out of making it smoother. But if you have a Vitamix or a Blendtec, there would be no issues with the skin getting blended up nice and smooth.
Don't like it so pulpy, do you, Dorothy?
I don't like my green smoothie pulpy. Then I'm going to throw in the cilantro leaves. Again, if you have a high-powered blender, you wouldn't have to pick the leaves off the stem. You can throw the whole stem in there. And we're going to put half a lemon in. I'm just going to squeeze the lemon juice in there. And remember, this is making 2 smoothies. Alright, so if you want just a single smoothie, you can half all the ingredients. So cut all the ingredients in half. Get our second slice of lemon in there. And then that just leaves the ginger and the turmeric root here. So you just want to put in a thumb of ginger. Alright, we're going to peel that up and chop it up. My hands are a little slippery because of the lemon juice. So we're going to peel that roughly. If you have a high power blender, as long as it's washed, it doesn't have to be peeled. You can just throw it in there. My hands are slippery because of the lemon juice. Probably not kitchen safety there. I'm going to chop it up pretty small. It's not necessary if you have a higher powered blender, you can just throw the big chunks in there. Turmeric, we're just going to put a small little slice. I've washed this up already. Be careful not to touch the inside of the turmeric because it stains everything. All that orange bit will stain. We're just going to put a little tiny chunk of turmeric in. I'm not going to peel it because it stains everything. So I'm going to leave the skin on there. If you have spinach, you could also throw in a handful of spinach, but we do not have spinach at the moment. If we did, we would be adding a handful of spinach in there as well. We've got it all whipped up here. I'm just going to pour it out. I should have mentioned that if you would like it cold, you can add a few ice cubes in there. Drew and I don't like our smoothies or our water so cold, so that's why we don't add ice cubes, but that's perfectly fine if you want it a bit colder. This is going to sound a little funny, but all this foam stuff on the top is very pulpy. So if you want to pour it so it's more juicy, you're going to pour it like you would a beer. So on the side, letting the liquid run down the side of your jar or your glass and just leaving that pulp to the bottom of the blender. And then you'll get more of a juicy feel, and that pulp can be used in a fruit smoothie later on in the day. Well, that's what we do. Corner. First of all, it's nice to have something comfortable to sit on. We have our yoga mat here, but you could sit on pillows as well because you're going to be sitting for an extended period of time. You want it to be comfy. It's also nice to have some essential oils. They can help relax you and get you into a deeper place of relaxation. I like to listen to some music as well. We have our old school iPod here with some relaxation music on it that really helps to get into the mood. I also have some angel cards that I like to start off my meditation with, and just picking an angel card to set the intention of my meditation. They're very helpful and useful if you're kind of unsure of where to start. We also have our essential oils here that we apply with our arnica cream as more of a recovery kind of process that we do before a meditation. And we also use this corner as our stretching corner. So we have a stick here to help us roll out. And one of the other things we have for relaxation purposes is we have some chimes in our bowl because vibrations really help with healing as well.
Singing bowl.
Singing bowl.
We also have a Himalayan salt rock there.
That's right. We also have a Himalayan salt rock, which helps increase a sense of relaxation and calming mood.
And how about your favorite lavender? You have lavender there.
This one?
Yeah.
This is real lavender, you guys. Drew bought me flowers at the farmer's market, and I kept the lavender from the bouquet because I love lavender. So it actually really still smells lavendery.
Then we also have the seashells there right there from the beach. So that's very relaxing and calming. And then we have Kuan Yin and elephants, which we both feel is very spiritual for us as well.
So these are just ways or things that you can incorporate into your meditation corner or your area that you do breathing exercises or prayer to help instill a sense of calmness, relaxation as well. Meditation is a really important part of our morning routine. It sets our whole day up for success. And Drew's going to talk to you about different ways or different forms of meditating.
Well, I think sometimes we feel that there's a fear around meditation, like sitting there with your own thoughts and you're like, oh my gosh. But meditation doesn't have to be that scary. I mean, and there's many different forms. So we can sit and we can do breathing exercises. That's probably the easiest way to get started. There's apps that we can use. Dorothy and I have used a couple different apps that we've used.
Yeah, one that we started out with was called Headspace, and that's a really great app because it's guided meditation, so there's somebody there helping you along the way. And the one that we use more frequently now is called Insight Timer, and there's a variety of different types of meditation in that app. Tons and tons and tons of things to choose from.
So if you would like some assistance as you get more used to meditating, you can try some apps. You can try relaxing music. Deep breathing exercises can help as well. Of course, there's prayer as well from other religions. You're welcome to sit there and pray conventionally as a form of meditation as well.
Whatever form you choose, it's totally up to you. We just strongly believe that taking 5, 10, 15 minutes out of your day to focus on you and focus on quiet will really center you and set you up for success.
And one of the things that stand out to me the most is through the hundreds of interviews I've had on exploring mind and body, about 90% of them say one way to improve your lifestyle or improve your health is to do breathing exercises or some form of meditation. It's very crazy to see how many experts say that breathing alone can make a huge difference in your life.
And combine that with healthy eating and exercise and bam, you've got the whole package. One of our favorite parts about our morning routine is taking some time out for us, for ourselves. We love to sit out here on the balcony and sip some hot tea and eat our breakfast.
That's right, and one of our daily goals is to read something from a book. It could be inspirational, it could be educational, but it's great to start off your day with some extra knowledge to get your day started off right.